Hey guys, it's Lisa from Recreated Designs, and I am back today with another DIY tip of the day. And today we are going to be talking about spindles. So today I want to talk to you about spindles. They tend to be a pain in the backside of most people that will paint, and the nemesis of most painters because they are difficult to paint. Notoriously, you try and use a paintbrush and you're trying to get in all the little grooves, paint is flicking all over the place, and so many people skip painting chairs or banisters, railings, things like that because of spindles. But today I want to show you how super quick and super easy it is to actually paint spindles. So there are lots of little gadgets out there that tell you that they're easy to paint spindles with, but honestly this is the quickest and easiest way, and it uses things that you already have at home. So all you need to paint your spindle is a plastic glove, and you're going to want to put that on first. Your paint, which I have already put in this container, and I'm actually going to add a little bit more because I was painting before with it. So I'm just going to put some paint in there. So I've got some blue mineral paint in here and an old sock. So you're going to take your old sock, and you can use any sort of thickness, any sort of sock that you want. Just find an old one that has a hole in it and it's perfect. So I'm actually going to put the glove on first, and this is just to protect my hand because I don't want to get paint all over my hand. And then I'm going to slip the sock right over the glove. I'm going to take my spindle, I'm going to dip my hand in the paint. So I am just going to get some paint on my sock here, and I am going to use the sock to paint the spindle. It is literally that easy. I am going to rub my hand around, and you can see how quickly and easily I'm already painting this. Now I understand this spindle is loose and it's not, attached to a chair or anything, but it is just as quick if you are painting a banister or a chair back that has spindles on them. So you can see I can paint it just that quick. And I'm not worried about splashing paint all over. Frequently, when you use a brush, you end up little paint splatters all over the place. You also tend to get brush marks in your paint. This creates a super smooth look super quickly. I'm not kidding how fast that is. So if your spindle happens to be like this one, and I could dip my hand back in if I need more paint. So this one has a bunch of little grooves in it. So I can actually take the sock and just run it around those little grooves, and it fills in beautifully. That's all I have to do. If you are unable to get around your spindle easily though, you can take any of the little artist brushes and I'm gonna take this off here for a minute so I can show you. You can take any of these little artist brushes, dip them in your paint, and just go in those little grooves. If if you're doing a stairway or something and it's hard to get around your spindle, just use a little paintbrush to get in those little grooves. So, and that works for any kind of spindle that you have. You can do this method. So I want to show you here. So this is one that I actually painted a little while ago, so it would be dry. And this is just one coat of paint. One coat of paint, and it took me about 2 minutes to do this spindle, if that, and that was to fill in all the little bits. So that is how you can super quickly, super easily paint spindles, and they no longer have to be the problem, paint child that they are. So don't be afraid of spindles, paint away. And oh, the other thing I want to mention too, if you're doing a banister, or railing, or even a chair, normally there's your top railing or your top chair part and your bottom. If you're worried about getting paint on the railing or the chair top, just use some painter's tape. Take some bits of painter's tape and you can just tape off that spot up there. The other thing you can do, if you want to be super meticulous, paint your spindles, paint the middles, kind of starting from here all the way down, And then you can always take a little paintbrush and go right around the top if you want to fill that in and you don't want to tape the whole thing. If you have a steady hand, that's a great way to do it. So don't be afraid of spindles anymore. They are super quick, super easy, and I hope this helped so that you'll know how to paint spindles in the future. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another DIY tip of the day.